In this video, we're all the way down here in Rogersville, Tennessee, taking a look at one of the most desirable Ford Mustang project cars in the country. There's also a lot of other cars on this property, so let's go see what we can find. Hey Patrick, how are you?
How are you?
It's good to meet you.
How you like it down here in this hot weather?
It's hot. Thanks for inviting us down. It's been a long time.
Glad to have you. You're welcome anytime.
All of the cars in this video are for sale except for a few of them, is that right?
That's correct, that's correct.
Okay, anything in the background of the video that they're interested in?
Oh, well, I've got Corvairs, I've got second gen Firebirds and Trans Ams, I've got Ramblers, I got Studebakers. I've got something different in all four corners.
Well, why don't we start over here, and this is a Corvair, right?
It is.
And what year would this be, and how much is something like this if it's for sale?
This one is, it's a four-door, it's a Monza, which is kind of unusual.
Okay.
It's a 63, I believe. Bad motor. The 4-speed stuff is what's really unique about it, because most of the four-doors had 3 speeds, but that car's, you know, relatively inexpensive, $1,200–1,500 bucks.
Oh, that's not too bad. And I know you said that you have a 62 Bel Air that's not for sale.
Yeah, the 62 is not for sale.
What about this truck right here?
No, it's not for sale either. That's a granddaughter truck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she kind of claimed that years ago. It was a daily driver, and when I finish with it, it'll be an SO service truck is what I want.
Like an old gas tank or gas
we
pump.
used to have an SO station in town, and
okay.
I'd kind of like to pay some homage to that.
What about this Pontiac over here? Is there anything special about this one?
Well, it's a 75 Trans Am. It's a 404-speed car, posi. It's all complete. It's a non-air car.
A non-air car.
Which is kind of unusual. And I bought it with a 72 Esprit Firebird to use this car for parts, but this car could be rebuilt. It's just I want to, you know, always wanted a 72.
I just wanted to see what the hood looked like here real quick, and I didn't know if it was completely roached out or not.
No, actually the only thing that's really got rust in is just the floors and some areas in the rockers and the tail panel, which is common. This is what we call pre-bandit.
Yep,
and so the black and gold moniker, the Smokey and the Bandit following, didn't exist yet. And these cars were really contenders.
Yeah, I mean, if you had a Super Duty one of these, it was like the last muscle car, basically,
That's right.
of a generation.
Well, this car here, 74 and 5 was the transition years, really.
What's the number on this?
This car here, and when we brought it in, it would lot drive.
Okay.
You're probably looking 55.
55. That
Yeah.
don't seem unreasonable.
Well, it's still got its wheels on it. It's got all the components on it. You know, they make sheet metal for everything. So rust is really not it's an obstacle, but it's not an impasse.
And you're definitely used to that down here in Tennessee. I know that you have a couple Mustang coupes kind of scattered around. What is the average price on a Mustang if someone was interested in a shell?
I got some that qualify as shells for probably about $225.
Okay. This is a Chrysler over here, huh?
Yep. Yeah, that's one of them that I don't really care to sell.
Oh, gotcha.
That was my grandfather's car.
Interesting.
And it's a 62. And I've also got a 62 300 over there parts car that I would sell. But this car's been, it's kind of a sleeper.
Okay.
It's got a 7440 in it.
7440.
Yeah.
So she moves then, huh?
Yeah, it would go pretty good. My grandfather wouldn't let me or my brother have it, and he eventually sold it to somebody else, and I chased it for years.
And this looks like a little Austin Healey right here.
Yeah, it's a 3000. I just sold that car.
You sold this?
Yes.
Now what do you think the guy's gonna do with this?
He's building one.
And he needs the parts.
The parts are so hard to find for these cars. And it's not the big pieces.
It's not like a Camaro where you can just go online and order this.
That's exactly right. There's no ordering. And so there's a lot of small pieces that were omitted from his car that this car has.
Now, What's the ballpark on something that the guy paid for something like this?
You're in the neighborhood of a quarter.
A quarter, okay.
You know,
I got you.
and what I'm going to do for him, and this is something I don't do it all the time, but like this guy's got a situation where he's got an HOA and he can't have this in the driveway.
Yeah.
So I'm building a platform. It'll go on the platform. I'll harvest all the parts that I can, and I'm going to put this up on top rack of my pallet racking until he gets his car done. Then when he's done, we'll decide what we'll do with it.
Before we go inside, we have to first take a look at this Mustang II right here. You don't see these very often.
Very
Now,
seldom.
This looks like it's a Cobra II, right?
It is a Cobra II. It's the last year. I think it's
we
70.
kind of talked about before the
77,
Trans Am
right?
era.
Yes.
This would be the Bandit era, as you were referring to, right?
It would. This would be 77, 78. You notice that up until that point, Ford hadn't utilized T-tops, but the T-tops were so popular on the Trans Ams,
Yep.
Firebirds, so they gave in to the public desire.
And that's 1 year only on these, right?
Yes.
These T-tops?
Yeah, it's a year and a half production.
Ooh, that's hot.
This was a V8 stick car.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's not bad. I just like the logo on the side of these. It's pretty neat.
That's exactly what the original looked like, but all that logo was hand painted by a local guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know it was.
He duplicated
I thought it was the
exactly.
original logo on the side.
It
here.
looks it.
Well, why don't we head? I know you said you have a cool car in this building to take a look at. And what is it exactly?
Well, I've got a Duke's mixture, but I've got a neat old 55.
Okay.
It's not really anything special, but a lot of people kind of turn their nose at it because it's been modified. And
Oh wow, that's was that a Nomad?
it was a Nomad. And quick,
That is neat.
it's pretty neat. And I always, it's funny because I always had like a lot of car guys, I started out building model cars.
Sure.
AMT had a kit for a 55 Nomad that had conversion pieces in it to change it to El Camino. And so I always liked that.
Oh, it has a big block in it.
It does. That's a 70 model 427 square port.
I just want to see if we can look at the whole thing for what it is here. So someone took a 55 Nomad, basically cut the back end off of it,
Right.
and made an El Camino out of it.
Yep, and they created a bed for it. I mean, it looks like a truck in the back. And the interior is pretty nice.
Is this fiberglass up here?
No, it's a steel roof.
Okay.
And I'm getting ready to change out the back window. Their choice of back window wasn't exactly, it didn't look natural.
It looks close though.
And well, that window right there is the one that's going in it.
Oh, this one. Oh, I got you.
Yeah, the one that they put in it is like out of some kind of a small car.
You're replacing it with this one.
Yes.
I got you.
That'll be my daily driver probably when I'm finished.
And you got a bunch of stuff in here, don't you? You got
Well,
engines and wait a second. What is that? What is that tree right there?
Oh, the tree?
yeah.
Well, this is one of the first two Crondeck trees that was purchased by Larry Carrier and Carl Morey's partner when they started Bristol in the early mid-60s.
That came from Bristol Motor Speedway?
Absolutely, come from the dragway,
Oh, the
Thunder Valley.
Gotcha. Well, so they're right next to each other.
They're right next to each other, and they had the same creators pretty much.
So all the pro stock racers, all of the top fuel guys from the 70s, late 60s would have used that tree. Is that right?
The first man to take a light off of this tree when Bristol was, right before it opened, Cheryl Greer. Cheryl Greer was the first World Funny Car champion, and he's from Kingsport.
Right down the road.
Local hero.
What else do we got over here, Pat? I see you have a whole bunch of engines. Do you have any, are these for sale or are these stuff you're going to use?
Yeah,
or?
some of it I'll use, and some of it, I buy a lot of stuff thinking I'd like to use that,
Okay.
but then maybe somebody comes along and wants it or needs it.
And so what's the story on this here, Pat?
Okay. This is an Appalachian story for sure.
Okay.
This car came out of West Virginia, and somewhere in the early 80s, this car was mounted on a Bronco chassis, 4-wheel drive, fully functional, fully driving. I bought it and for the strict purpose of saving it from that wretched existence. But they didn't really cut anything up too bad, and it's been up on there long enough to where it's minimized the weather rust exposure that they would normally have if they were sitting down on the ground. The green is the original paint. It's got some minor rust, but somebody actually took this thing off that chassis and started to restore it to leave it on the chassis. They put an all new floor pan in it. They rebuilt the cowl and did all this stuff. They even done, I've got the seats over here, they even done the seat upholstery to mimic the first generation Broncos with the plaid inserts.
It's got the plaid in it, yeah.
And so, you know, he had an idea and a vision. It's certainly not one that I shared, but, you know, so I've got it off the chassis and it's ready to put back together as a real Mustang, much more earthbound than it was.
Now, you told me you also have a front clip of this off of a Cougar.
I have,
is that right?
I have two ways to go. I've actually got all the new sheet metal to build it from scratch.
Oh, you do? Okay.
But I have got a 68 Cougar, 67 Cougar that has a beautiful front clip and rails and stuff. And the Cougars don't rust like the Mustangs do because the drain holes are a little bit larger.
Do you mind if I take a look on the inside?
Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to do.
This is for sale, is that right?
It is for sale, sure. 90% of the stuff's for sale. It's just there's a small percentage of stuff that either belongs to somebody else or it's an attachment.
And what are you asking for something like this, Pat?
Well, you know, I get a lot of people that look at it in different ways. But if somebody wanted this car on the ground and rolling, ready to build their next Eleanor or whatever it is they wanted, you're probably in the 20 range.
In the 20 range?
Yeah, and if they wanted it just like it was to build the car themselves, it could be cheaper than that.
Well, there you go. I mean, if you guys are interested in a 67 Fastback Mustang for less than 20 grand, this is your car, is that right?
This very much, I mean.
20 rolling, right?
20 rolling,
What would be the price if the way it sits right now?
Probably in the 15, 16 range.
16? Okay.
You know, and if you look at it,
So you got the fenders over here.
Mm-hmm.
And then right here it says, if it feels good, do it.
Hey, 1970s. You know the guy that drove this had a mullet, right?
Absolutely. And here's the plaid seats he was talking about over here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty different for sure.
It has all the interior panels with it. It's an easy build, really, because you don't have to.
If you know how to do metal work.
You don't have to cut nothing out.
So, Patrick, there's a title to this car, is that right?
Absolutely titled. It's originally coded as a T-code car, which if somebody doesn't know, that's a 6-cylinder equipped.
Yep. Does it have its door tag on the other side?
No, because these doors come off of something else, but I've got the door tag. If I don't have the door tag, Marty will get you a door tag if you've got the title.
Ah, you're right. You're right.
He'll stamp you a brand new door tag. This car was originally purchased to be built in 1973 after the gentleman went, not him, but a gentleman that had a body shop there near Orlando. He went to see the movie American Graffiti.
Ah.
And he said, I've got to have one of those yellow cars.
I was going to say he wants a yellow one. Huh?
So he bought this car and started working on it. He changed some things on the chassis. It's actually got a very rare rear end under it. You look at that, you should know, Mr. Camaro. But
yeah, it is a 12-bolt back there.
Yep. So when he got to the part about chopping the top, he choked. He couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it.
So he covered it up. And somebody in the late 80s brought him a brochure on Downs fiberglass bodies. And that was his go-to. So he built a Downs car. He went to sell this car, advertised it locally, and 3 people looked at it or so, 3 or 4, and everybody said, man gets the top chopped on this baby, it'll be right. And it made him mad. And his wife went over there, and he was pulling a tarp over it or something and putting it up, and she's like, I thought you was going to sell it. He said, everybody wants to chop this car. I will not see this car chopped in my lifetime. When I die, I don't care what you do with it. That kind of thing. So it sat there until just a few years ago, and my friend Jim Bulmer bought it. He didn't buy it to build, but he bought it to save it because there was a family member was talking to people about it being a rat rod and was going to sell pieces off of it or something.
Oh, no.
So the only thing I didn't get the original steel rear fenders, and I did not get, this was the original V8 car, so it had a 24 louver hood. But this car really literally has never been off its frame.
Now, is this for sale?
No.
Not for sale.
Everybody wants it to be, but you know, you got a few of those.
Well, let me ask you a question.
It's a holy grail car.
Well, it
kind
is.
of thing.
It
you know?
is. Would you ever chop the top, or would you leave it like this?
Oh yeah, I'll chop it.
I was going to say.
I'm just not going to chop it at first. I really want to pay some homage to him. I've got a built flat head, and we'll do a stick in it. No automatics, no air conditioner. I want this car's maiden voyage to be Bonneville Speed Week.
Oh, that'd be pretty neat.
All traditional build.
Yeah.
And I want to run it hard and wide open all the way out there.
Well, Patrick, I do just want to go ahead and say thank you.
Absolutely.
For letting us stop by. And I can't ever pass up the opportunity to come check out a Fastback Mustang.
Well, you know, that's a really good car to start. And so much of the stuff you see today that is for sale, it's the stuff that somebody culled 20 years ago, 30 years ago. It's the junkiest of the junkiest of the junkie.
Well, you heard him. If you want it rolling, $20,000. Is that not right?
20K and it'll roll.
And we can put your phone number in the description?
Sure.
Cool, Pat.
Sure.
We'll do that for you. No problem. If you guys found value in this video, go ahead and give us a like or subscribe to the channel. Again, my name is Parker with Backyard Barn Finds, and have a great day.